Well, I've been always a believer in the solid transatlantic relationship. But it is true that the election of the new president, President Trump, it creates some uncertainty about what may be the future relationship between the transatlantic countries. In particular, when we talk about increasing the transatlantic relationship between not only North-North, but North-South, North-South. That's an idea that was understandable by the previous administration, but I don't know if the President Trump will understand the deep significance of that. As you know, he's a nationalist, an American nationalist. He doesn't like alliances. A lot has to change to really get President Trump in sync with these ideas that we want to defend. I have been always thinking that to increase or to enlarge that transatlantic relationship beyond the classical North-North, it would be a very important opportunity. And I still believe in that. But the political will which is necessary to put behind that idea, I don't know if that exists after the elections in the United States. But I will keep hoping that in the future Africa will be a continent very important. And I think to maintain that type of relationship between the North-North and South-South would include, imagine, Latin America, Europe, Africa and the United States. It will be a tremendous power economically and politically in the world. And we share something very important, like it's the Atlantic Ocean. But as I said before, political will is necessary to be put behind that project. And I have my doubts that today that political push will be behind those ideas. We have to wait and see. Well, you're asking me that question today when the President Obama is starting his farewell trip to Europe. As you know, the message that he's bringing to Europe is a message that the transatlantic link will continue to be very important for the United States, and regardless of what President Trump will do. President Obama goes even beyond that. He goes saying that I have talked to President Trump, President-elect Trump, and he has guaranteed me that that will be the case. If that is true, if that comes out to be the real facts, I don't have any concern. If that is not the case, I will have a lot of concerns. I have listened to President Trump in many occasions, and it is true that he changed opinion frequently, but on these issues, when you touch on these issues which have been vital for many, many years, since the end of the war, of the Second Great War, with those things you don't play. So he has dared to enter into these ideas playing, and that's a very dangerous step. So it has to be back very clearly to terms with the historical manner in which we've understood the relationship between the Europeans and the Americans.